The craziest thing literally happened to me yesterday. I literally thought that I was gonna lose my apartment and that my move to New York City would have been put on a pause. But before I tell you guys what happened, don't worry, I'm still moving to New York. Still have my apartment and everything. Just wanted to make that clear because halfway through the story time you might be like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be living on the streets. Basically, I got a phone call yesterday from my realtor and they were like, hey, your landlord wants to sell the apartment now. And obviously I'm like, what the fuck? I immediately started bawling my eyes out because I was like, oh my gosh, like this apartment that I've been set on for the past month is not mine anymore. But then I was thinking and I was like, okay, well, I already signed the lease and I paid everything I had to pay for. I paid my deposit. I already paid for next month's rent. I paid for the move-in fees, insurance, and it was literally in writing that I'm supposed to move in and that my lease is for a year. And then they told me that the landlord feels super bad and that he was offering to write me like a fat check that basically covers all the fees that I already paid and broker fees and all that. He was basically trying to buy me out and I was like, okay dude, like I don't want your money, I want a place to stay. But yeah, that was basically the best he could do, which was offer me money because legally I can still move in since I already signed the agreement and everything was paid for. So I said no. I was like, okay, you can keep your money, I'm still gonna move in, because why would you tell someone that you decided you wanted to sell instead after they signed the lease and literally 3 days before they're supposed to move in? Like, it just makes no sense. And like, you know, he probably has his own reasons for wanting to sell it so suddenly, but that's not my problem. Anyways, we came to an agreement and honestly I don't love the conditions that are with the agreement, but it's better than I guess having to find somewhere else last minute. And because of the inconvenience and the conditions, I wanted to like fight back and be like, okay, we'll lower my rent then, because this was not how it was supposed to be, whatever. But I don't want to piss him off even more than I have to, because I don't want him to make my year there a living hell. But like, we're good now. I was shaking in my boots for a bit and I still am a little like sus, but whatever. I have not cried like I did yesterday for such a long time. I was so scared. I was like, this cannot be happening right now. I feel like I was also so devastated because I was so set on that apartment. Like, I would always go back and look at videos. I was showing all my friends and stuff and I was just getting so hyped up about it. I was like, I cannot lose this. Anyways, yeah, that was the biggest jump scare of my life. I was shivering in my boots. But we're good now. We're chilling out. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.